war, world war, conflict, ego programming. This is what we see when we watch the news. And we see a lot of what we have created for centuries. And all of this old structure need to come up. So I wanted to ask you, are you afraid in this time? Because now we see that the United States have bombed in Iran, even though they have bombed the atomic houses where they build atomic bomb. And a lot of people say, yeah, this is very good because they take out, we are destroying ourselves. Yeah, that's one perception, but it's also a bigger perception. So they say that they have eliminated all this atomic storehouse in Iran. But the big question is now, will Russia respond? Will China respond? Will other countries respond? Because we are affecting each other and we are living in reaction to what our neighbors does. And this is the old paradigm, and it needs to kind of this old game. It is the old game. You say this and I attack you. It is the attacking game. It is the small mind game. So all this is amazing that it is happening. And I say it is amazing because the first wave that initiated us was the COVID, the corona. We had a reset and we started to meditate and go inwards. And we knew that it would come another reset, another wave. When I went into this wave in August 2024, I was in it for 2 weeks. And this period, I had the parasite. So I had the parasite consciousness. And it's easier because the parasite, it is the same as a doctrine or in your head. So the parasite activated me like the old programming. And I felt it on my body. And it was like, oh, protecting, protecting, protecting. And for these 2 weeks, I also attracted people that holded a key for this, what was coming. So a lot of people have said, it will come, it will come. So we have known, most of us have known that this would come. But when in the beginning of 2020, when COVID came, I think it was in March, I made a video in Norwegian and I said that don't do so much vaccination because we will see so much sickness. We will have a lot of sickness if we do so much vaccination as they want us to do. And then a lot of people were mean, they threatened me and are you crazy? So a lot of not nice things were said to me. And I said, well, I just see what will come because I'm some years ahead. So I didn't take the vaccine and we were just a small group in Norway that didn't take the vaccine. And now we see what I saw. So when I went into this in August, that it will be like a war and more conflict in the world, I didn't put it out because I know also that it is an element of creation if you put it out. So I didn't want to put it out because I saw the reaction. And when you trigger, it is almost like you enforce it, because you have to understand that when you are triggered, this is what you want, because all the triggers is love to you. Every time you get triggered, if you are triggered by Putin or Donald Trump and world, what is happening, this shows you where your circuitry, where your consciousness is built up, because the only thing we have is the present. We are evolving from Homo Sapiens to Homo Luminous. And the Kairos shaman in Peru, they have spoken about this for centuries. They have spoken about this, that humans are evolving and we are becoming more light. And I have used the term new human. And new human is the same as human luminous. So I am in a detox, as I have told. I have been for 2 months in a detox, and I know that I will be 2 more months in this detox. And this is upgrading myself to really embodying the new human, the human luminous. And the flip side of it, it is turmoil, because most people, we don't go into this path to really evolve the light way with love before we are forced. And I was there too. I was forced into this in 2013. Then I was forced and I started to go inward. And for 3 years I had the mafia threatening me. And this is like the mafia is threatening us. We see that countries with a lot of weapons, they're threatening with atomic war. So this is leading against the Third World War. And it is the consciousness field of human that decide. And I will not go into what I have seen, because if I share what I have seen, I know that my vision will create. But what is important, that 20, 25, 26, 27, it will not be pleasant years. All the old need to come up, because we have only lived in the linear time. We are now going into the Kairos time. It's like the sacred time where we merge future, past, and then now. It was like the Kairos shaman said, we are becoming luminous. We are embodying more light. So we need disturbance, because it is the conflict, it is all this chaos that push us. But if we don't judge it, because if you listen to news and you have conversation about it, if you just all the time, everything that happens around you, okay, how is my response? What does it trigger in me? Do I want to cry? Do I want to be angry? All this emotion, because first of all, the first stage is to come in balance. First of all, I needed to come in balance, and I was in balance end of 2018 and beginning of 2019. Then I opened my heart fully. So we are evolving to this new human luminous, and this is what we have longed for. So we can listen to the ancient tradition that really knew, and also the Maya people knew. When I was in my life as a Maya tribe, I knew that this period was significant. So I chose to be a woman in this time, because I wanted to experience it, and I wanted to do the same as I did in the 1600s as a man. So a lot of tribe, when we connect to this, this is not new news. It is ancient wisdom. So what we are doing now, it is actually combining all wisdom with the new way of living. We are evolving rapidly, and it is not a linear evolving. It is in stages. It is quantum, and quantum, it is when you change in a quantum stage, it is from being in one state and radically a new state. So the way we have thought about life has been very linear, but when you live as a new human, you create from the here and now, and you take from past life and future life, and you intertwine, and you see all humans as brothers and sisters. You don't put up borders and say, oh, you are in Africa, you are in Australia, you are my enemies. No, we know that we are all interconnected, and this is just the manifestation. This is the last manifestation of the light essence we are. We project ourselves into physical form. We use this avatar. So if I take a big jump, 100 years, in 100 years, all of us will live as quantum beings. It is like, what did we do in 2025? Were we crazy? We will look back and see ourselves as crazy. It's like, have we been that primitive? Have we been like animals? Because we will see ourselves as animal reacting from our triggers. That's what animals do. They live from their instinct. And most human, the old way of doing it has been that we are activated from the instincts. And some of the elite has holded the key to the God sourceness, the biggest source that knew who they was in form and could create wealth only for themselves. But now we have opened the Pandora's box, and all of us can create heaven and earth. And heaven on earth has nothing to do with money, nothing. It is an inner state. We all create heaven on earth. So this that is happening, wars and conflicts, all this need to rise up, because we cannot trust a government like the way we have trusted governments. The only thing we can trust is ourselves. So we know that we are becoming quantum, and then we go inward. So it is such an amazing time. It is a bliss time. It is an ecstasy time. It is a celebration time. So what is happening now? I have waited for this starting point, and it happens now in June, and this will be another wave. So, and this wave will play out all after what the leaders in the big countries, what they do, how reacted they are, and they are thinking in strategy. And strategy is the old way, and it's only from, it is linear. It is from one period to another period. But this is helping us and pushing us to become the luminous, the Homo Luminous. So be aware of where you live from, because this is, I love my life. I love creating heaven on earth every day. And I am the field. So I connect to the luminous field, and I am in a detox because I'm embodying more light. And all of us are invited to this. So I just wanted to say, I wish you the best summer and the best 2025. And if you are afraid, if you think that, wow, you are bombing my country, you have the free will to move. You don't have to be in your country. If we say, oh, this is my land, and you're holding on a religion or a belief that really locks you in an area, and then you know that this area is in danger, then you, with your limited mind, said that, okay, I am so attached to this area that I will die for it. That's your free will. So it is our attachment. It is the attachment to our area, is to the language, is to the people. It is the attachment that has created so much wars, so much conflict, so much disturbance. So we move beyond. We move beyond all this old scripture and old programming. And we are becoming gods, seeing through God's eyes. In 100 years, all of us will have learned to see with God's eyes and see the intertwining and how connected we are. And we will create heaven on earth, but we have a lot to do of the unbalancing we have created on Mother Earth. So, but we are heading against heaven on earth. And someone also calls it Eden, Paris. It's kind of the best state to be in. You know who you are. You know that you are a luminous being. You know that you have self-chosen to incarnate in this body. In this body, I call Ann-Peggy, and you in the body with your name, but you use it as an instrument. And when I seeing through God's eyes, I know that someone call it seeing with the one's eyes, like the one. If we go to the all-knowing, it is the one. But it has so many words. But this is a celebration time. We are really racing, and it is so amazing. But you have to come to this place inside you, and it is through your heart. You create heaven on earth through your heart. Namaste.